Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Prime Time, and you already know you're on Prime Time Talk TV. And yeah, I'm back at you with another good video, and you already know the routine. Once you enter my house, wipe your feet off, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos like these. Oh man, let's go ahead and jump on into this video, shall we? How about your boy Carlos Adesanya, man? He disposed of your boy Juan Monteia, somebody that went 12 rounds with Jermall Charlo. Your boy Carlos Adesanya talking a whole lot of smack after his win over Monteia, and he said with his third round KO of Juan Monteia, man, if I disposed of somebody that went 12 rounds with Jermall Charlo, then Jermall Charlo can't last one round with me. Oh my God. Now that right there is the smack talk of the year. You hear me? I don't care if this dude can't beat Jermall Charlo. Hey, that right there, that's some serious smack talk for you. He said the guy that went 12 rounds with the last Charlo, that's the champion at 160, he ain't go 3 rounds with me. Imagine what I do to Charlo. Yo, now that right there is the boldest and biggest statement I've heard in boxing in a long time. And that statement is so good that here on Primetime Talk TV, I am going to put in my vote and ballot for this fight to happen. For real. I want to see at 160 Jermall Charlo versus Carlos Adesanya. Word up. This Dominican guy right here is a problem. And I'm wondering if Jermall Charlo can solve it. Hey, look, man. After a good win like that, I understand. But you gotta understand this too, Carlos. Juan Monteia is normally a slow starter anyway. Jermall Charlo, he kind of adapts to his fighters and opponents. Now, maybe he was off his game then. I'm not sure of how all that went with the last time him and Montiel fought, but I can say this much, is that that's maybe the same animal, but it's a different beast, like Kobe Bryant said. You know? Hey, Jermall Charlo is the same animal, but a different beast, for real, because you know, yeah, he'd go 12 rounds with fighters like that, maybe to make it look interesting. Maybe that's their fight styles or whatever. But if you come in there like you went against Juan Monteia, hey, Charlo gonna turn up that way too. That's just how he is. He's kind of a reactive type fighter. You know, if you go slugging with him, he gonna go slugging with you. If you go slow with him, he go slow with you. And it's just kind of his style. But I tell you, for real, now that right there is the biggest statement I've heard from any boxer after they won their match. Is it because he's from Dominican Republic? I don't know, you know. But what I will say is that it's not too many fighters that are hungry enough to call out a champ right after their win. You know, a lot of times, we'll go back with my team, and me and my team will figure out what's best for me in my career. You know, that's most fighters that know that they got a stacked division. But this guy here, he went straight after the head honcho of the division. He went after the chief of the division. He went after the champ of the division in Jermall Charlo. He wants him now. He wants him next. Oh, boy. I tell you, I love it. I love it when boxing brings you something true. It brings you something new. It brings you a new, fresh of breath. Just freshness to it to where these other fighters keep showing you and doing the same thing. Now we got a whole different anomaly in this boxing division, and he goes by the name of Carlos Adame. For real. So, hey, Jermall Charlo, is you going to take up the call? Or is you going to ignore this guy? And, what do you got to offer me? If you do that right there, everybody going to know what it is. But honestly, you should always want to fight the best of your division. That way, it makes your legacy and your name even a much more bigger and brighter. That's what you want to actually do. You don't want to shy away from the big fights and the, fights to where these guys are, knocking everybody out and you're like, he ain't on my radar. We get all that. We done seen all that. We done heard all that. We know how that go. But will you really take up the opponent that brings some excitement to the sport, that brings a big name to your wall of people that you defeated? It makes your legacy look that much bigger and better. Like, oh yeah, you remember that dude that beat up on Montiel, Chris Montiel? Yeah. Shoot, hey, Charlo got rid of him. People would rather hear that than, oh, he dodged him. Oh no, he wouldn't even fight that dude. Yeah, he gave the belt up, moved up, da da da. That's the stories we usually hear from other guys. We don't want to hear that right here. I feel as though it would be a good fight. I feel as though it would be a fight where it would give, the champ, Jermall Charlo, some weight to his name even more, Because, so what? You beat Montiel, 12 rounds, it don't matter. Maybe he was tougher then. Maybe you put some touches on him to where he was weak and for this Carlos Adame. Who knows? We'll never know that. But what we do know is that if you ever take up the opportunity to fight this Carlos Adame, then, oh my God, that's going to make your name hold weight. That's going to make your name hold weight. People going to look at you in a whole other retrospect and say, oh yeah, that dude called out Jermall Charlo and look what he did to him. Look at what he did to him. See, it's all about what kind of version of story you're trying to write with your legacy in life. You trying to be a runner? He's a runner, he's a track star. Or you're going to stay and say, hey, that guy right there got some big cojones. He was a real champion. He fought the best in his division and he beat them. Some of them he beat twice. That's what's going to really make you the legacy that you're looking for. That's going to really give you the name at the end of the day when people sit back over the campfires and talk about boxing and they bring up your name. How do you want your name to be brought up? Huh? That's what it's about. How do you want your name to be brought up in a conversation? On the good end or on the bad end? Do you want to have fans or do you want to have foes? Because, anybody that really shows the real is real and really shows their gut on a consistent level under any kind of fire, under any kind of direct hit in life, and you still keep your integrity, you still keep pushing and pressing on, that's what people going to remember you by. See, they ain't gonna give you those props now because, that's what you do. That's who you are. But when it's all said and done, when they really talk about you, that's when you know. That's when you know. When your career's all over and you've retired as a boxer and they talk about your name, that's the real. That's when you're gonna hear the real. See, right now, it's in the fan stage, you know. Oh, that's my man. You ain't gonna never talk bad on my man. Screw you. Well, but 20 years from now, 30 years from now, when you're sitting back as an old man talking and being talked about, that's when you're going to hear the real. That's when you're going to hear the truth. That's when everybody's opinion really go to heart. Even the people that were fans of you say, yeah, I was a fan of him until he started ducking all them fighters, man, until he started. Or they're going to be like, man, shoot, you can't say nothing about him, man. He fought everybody they put in front of him. He disposed of them, he moved on, and he conquered some more. See, that's the signs of a true champion. So, you know, we'll see if this fight get made. I would love to see it. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Make it happen, Captain. All you guys, you know, promoters, the managers of these two fighters, make it happen. We want to see it. 160. Jermall Charlo versus Carlos Adame. So, anyway, that's all I got for you in this video. You already know the routine when you leave my house. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos here on Primetime Talk TV. And I'm on social media everywhere. And definitely go to the website, primetimetalktv.com, and copy you some merch. All right, y'all. Peace, love. I'm out till next time.